Hi Taurus, it's Laura and welcome to early August. We're going to be going through your big energies for the beginning of this month, as well as love, career, and then in the extended reading that's linked down below on Vimeo, I'm going to be delving into your love life for both singles, couples, whatever's going on in love. I'll take a look at all of it, as well as people that are like with you or coming towards you, what they're thinking about you. We're going to explore the topic of love. But aside from that, Taurus, let's see what's happening in your energy field. This sounds terrible, but I have to be honest, I almost forgot about you, Taurus. I was really focused on Virgo and Capricorn, and then I thought to myself, what about Taurus? Like, what's going on? So maybe you feel a little bit, or might be having this feeling at the beginning of the month, like people forget about you a bit, or don't think about you, or something like that. And you know, I'm sorry for you, Taurus, because you should never feel that way. If you do, just remember you always have your angels, your guides, you have people around you that love and care about you. And yeah, just don't, I hope you don't feel like that. It's hard. Okay, so I have your card, it just kind of popped out here. Let's see, so for your general energies at the beginning of August, we have number 12, Awakening, a very powerful card of abundant energy from the universe. I think, Taurus, you might have been on a bit of a standstill recently, like things have been stopping or just not fully progressing forward. Like I'm getting stop and start, standstill and go. A little bit like Virgo, you might want to check out the Virgo reading. I was getting a similar energy actually a little bit with that, but it says number 12, Awakening. Change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So you've been experiencing a temporary pause in action in different parts of your life, but it's for a good reason is what I'm hearing. Spirit and the universe really wants this for you, like wants you to, what's the word? Be more still at this time and be just like reflecting and thinking in that mode rather than just like out there action doing things, you know what I mean? But you're also being called to change the way that you're looking at things. I think you might have a bit of a fixed mindset with things sometimes, and you might find it hard to see outside of your view on it. And I think, Taurus, it's really useful for you to get the opinions of other people sometimes, the opinions of a few different people, and just like you don't have to believe everything everyone's saying, but open your ears and your mind to other ways and opinions, because I think you're getting a little bit fixed maybe just in your one, and it would be really good for you to like talk with friends or family and kind of listen to theirs and see, okay, could I take on some of that opinion or not, or this or that, you know, that's kind of feeling that I'm getting. Let's see what else. So Taurus, for work, what's going on in Taurus's work life? We have Justice, so you're in a moment of justice. You're really going to be getting balance and equality and fairness with your work in the beginning of this month, Taurus. And if things felt out of whack or messy, overcomplicated, annoying, please know that there will be a turnaround in this energy. Spirit just said, just the Justice card. You don't need any other card. So it means that things are going to become more simple for you, more set and stable, where before there might have been chaos or like messy energies. Everything is going to be brought back into balance. I also feel like you might have a situation that gets justice, because we have the Justice card, which means law, courts, legal documents, binding documents, this kind of thing. And you might get a justice or a victory coming in the beginning of August about a work situation that you've been dealing with, and you'll finally just feel like, okay, oh my God, thank God, like I feel like I've gotten this sense of justice that I was needing or just wanting to feel. So that's amazing. And I also just see you very focused on your coin. You're going to be very stable and like you're really getting the money in the bag is what I'm hearing, or getting to the bag as they say, just collecting and gathering your coin and kind of preparing everything for the future. I think right now long-term future opportunities and investments are on your mind, so you're just gathering the money to do so. And if you haven't been, Spirit's really like encouraging you at the beginning of this month to gather your coin and to kind of just start saving and building for your future. In love though, Taurus, I see that you have a very healthy connection. One of the blessings that's in your life right now is that in love, you've been blessed with a healthy, wonderful love connection. And if I'm honest, you're definitely pulling a more simple energy than the other two earth signs. I'm not sure what's going on for you completely, but your energy is simple, it's clear, it's minimal, and like maybe you've been doing some clearing or some cleansing in your space, in your life, in your circles, but that's serving you because your energy is like really nice, and clear and focused. I really like it actually. It's really, really great, especially in love, to be pulling just the healthy love connection. And my battery is actually going, so this reading I hope doesn't cut off at any point here. If it does, please just jump down to the extended, join me there, and we will be talking more about your love life for singles and for couples, and we're going to see who's coming in love, what the person that you're dealing with is thinking about you, is the ex coming back, etc. All of the love life surrounding energies will be there in that extended reading, but I'll just keep going until it cuts, really. And all I can say, Taurus, is that your energy is very impressive to me because of what I just said. You're not pulling tons of cards, you're pulling minimal cards, which really, like I said, shows a very kind of like simplification. But also with love, like even though you have a healthy connection, I can see that love has also been a tough challenge for you in the last 3 months specifically. It might have felt like a lot of weight was on you, or you had to carry a lot. So Taurus, in your love connection, make sure you're sharing the burden, make sure you're sharing the load of things. Like if you have tasks or things to plan or things to do in work, but especially in love, make sure you share the load with the other person. Make sure they're doing their fair share of planning and their fair share of things as well, because I see that you've taken on more naturally, and sometimes it's actually led you towards, I'm hearing, sickness or just being down, or it's had its effects, but you might have not even known that that's where it was coming from, because you naturally take things on and you do it with a smile on your face and you do it in a very gracious way, but it might have happened on the subconscious level. So really watch that things are healthy and equal and fair and balanced, and that you don't take too much on, and that you don't put yourself in the energy of the Nine of Swords, because the Nine of Swords is really when we take too much on, or we have too much burden, and the next thing we can't see clearly. So I don't want you in that energy, Taurus. So I'm telling you this out of love, so that you also just kind of know to make sure things are equal and healthy in your relationship, if you're in one or if you're single, that you also don't try to take too much on. But let's see, any final messages for my Taurian spirit, please? Yeah, I see in early August you'll have the opportunity really to be reflecting about the past and the future. That's really going to be on your mind. You're going to be in a really reflective mode, and there's going to be a lot of thinking going on. And you're really wondering about happiness, and happiness is like the biggest topic for you in terms of like, I really want to be super happy in the future, and what can I bring in to make me go there or help me go there. And I would say this energy from the past is probably not as useful to think about, Spirit saying that for you in this moment, because you're pulling the Leo energy, which is the now, August, the summer, try to focus more on what's happening right on front of you and not what's been, because I feel like this is the most important thing that Spirit wants you to go towards. And also, it's awesome because I think I'm really feeling like Virgo and Taurus here, you guys are really like, I'm pulling very similar messages for both of you. Virgo also pulled the Sun card, so you're going to be experiencing a lot of happiness in August, which is awesome, and a lot of good weather. I'm hearing good weather is great for you. Like when you experience the sun, it really, you get like the sun codes, where, you know, sun codes are when you sit out in the sun and then your whole aura and vibration is like, so get out into the sun as much as possible. I know that's a really simple message, but if you can in the morning to reset that circadian rhythm, and then also in the evening, make sure you're getting enough sunshine. And I'm hearing vitamin D, check your vitamin D levels for some of you, make sure you're getting enough sunshine and that you are feeling like revitalized and sunny. Yeah, so Taurus, thank you so much for listening. There wasn't actually too much in your energy to go through, but let's see, because I have a strong feeling the extended will be pulling maybe some of the energies that we're not seeing here, so I'm going to go and do that. But aside from that, Taurus, thank you so much, thank you for listening, and I will see you at the end of the month, or like 2 weeks before the end of the month, whereby I'm going to be pulling what's coming up then. So take care, Taurus, and bye bye.